Okay. Now we're on. Now, see, that is what did not work the last time.
So the sound guy is doing his job.
Sound guy is working.
All
so,
last time I was here, it was like winter. It was cold.
You're right.
So it's been a couple months.
Yeah, that's for sure.
We had a whole, I guess, our second PSA reveal episode. We had good luck.
Yeah, that definitely much better than the last.
And then the sound guy was asleep.
You can ad lib and just make up what you want. But it was a good episode. We had some good Star Wars and Indiana Jones, and it was a fun one. That was very sad, very sad. So,
well, we're gonna top it tonight, though. I think, Joe.
I feel like we got you.
I feel like we're gonna crush it. We're gonna hit it out of the park.
All right. So we're gonna recap a few of the cards we got back from the last PSA.
Last time,
much better than our first.
Yeah, no kidding.
First time we had no 10s, not one.
Yeah, it was a pretty average to below average.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
So what I did, Joe, I spent a little time because I kind of was preparing for this. I did a little background information on the cards I sent in to grading. So okay, for instance, this Paul Skeens card, which I got a 9 on. So the Paul Skeens card is a numbered card. I pulled it from a pack in May of 24. I spent $20 to grade it, and its value is around $75.
Nice.
So I feel like I did all right there.
Yeah, that was definitely a good option.
The next one I had was this Caitlin Clark card. I bought it raw. In July of 24, I spent a total of $19.08 on it. I graded it in February of 25, and its value is about $60 plus or minus. So I feel like I did pretty solid there.
Yeah, there's definitely.
My 2021 Otani Harper off-season Topps Now card. I bought it in August of 23 raw for $6.06 total cost. Sent it away for grading in February. Its value is around $40.
Okay. So still higher than the
grade.
I mean, that was
still on the plus side.
Yeah. Nice 10 there, though.
Solid 10. Now, this is a card that was purchased kind of as a sentimental card because I was at the Phillies game when Johan Rojas debuted with the Phillies. He's still playing with them. I saw him playing today on the game I was watching before I came over here. This is a numbered card out of $4.99, autographed. I bought it in September 23, so about 2 months after I saw him debut. Spent about $59.50 on it. Sent it away for grading. Have no idea what it's worth in 2025 because the last sale was June of 24 for $12.51. So I think I might have taken a hosing on this one.
And you wrap yours and then you leave the info on the other side for whenever someone goes to get it later in life.
Yeah.
So you'll leave all the stats.
Yeah. So
on the back.
So see, I got little information on the back.
So
this is for my kids. So when I'm dead and they're looking through my stuff and they're like, "Man, what was Dad thinking?" Or Dad was a genius.
Right, exactly.
My God. Could be either or.
Yep.
Depends on the day. Today they might think I'm a genius. Tomorrow I'm an idiot. Again, another Rojas card. Bought around the same time. This was a 9. I spent $6.22 on this. $20 to grade it. It's the only graded card that PSA has on this Bowman Heritage.
Pop 1.
Pop 1.
Nice.
Pop 1, and it's a 9. Numbered card out of $199. So its value is unknown because it hasn't sold.
That's it. that could be, if he continues to keep going, and I mean, hey, you never know.
He's solid defensively. It's just his offense is not great. So like, I don't know. I feel like to get like notoriety, you need to have some offense.
You gotta have
to
the
go.
wow factor.
Yeah. All right, so my last one from our grading number 2 was a 10. Same guy, Johan Rojas, another numbered card out of 99, I think it was. Yeah, 99. Oops. I spent $10.59 on this one. I bought it raw. $20 to grade it. Again, value unknown. It's the only graded card as of April 25. So pop
Dang,
one again.
Look at that.
So I guess that's kind of cool.
That is definitely cool. Yeah.
All right. So that was that.
I have 6 left out of my batch. The rest, unfortunately, they're gone. They're sold. The Paul Skeens out of the last batch, I had a Gem Mint 10 X Factor Topps Chrome. That was the highest seller out of those, and it went for just right around 100. But everything else was less. But anyways, these are the ones I still have. I haven't really let go yet. But this I just had graded because it is out of 10.
Oh, nice.
So
and it was a 10.
And it was a 10.
Yeah.
So I don't even know who he is. I just got it graded because he was a 10. Akil Badu. This one here, I think I was hoping maybe he'd get drafted to a good team this weekend. This is out of 4.
Did he get drafted or no?
I didn't research it yet.
Well, he's no worse off than Deion Sanders' kid, I guess.
I mean, at least he made it to the Browns. So this here is this is a 1 of 1. Michael Pratt.
101.
Yeah, he ended up going to the Packers, but now I think he is. I don't know if he's still with them or not. I haven't really followed it because he was their 3rd string. So,
okay.
Hopefully he went to a team that is going to do great and raise that value a little bit. This is National Treasures out of 39, which graded as a 10, tricolor patch auto. He is a receiver for the Jets, so I'm hoping, now that the Packers have left the Jets, he can emerge this year and go wild. This is from the Topps Overtime Elite League, which is like a pre-college, semi-college league, but these are players that are currently in college, and I'm hoping they get drafted. Actually, this guy did get drafted by the Bucks, but he's on their G League team.
Okay, so he's still in the minors.
He's still in the minors, yep. But this is a 101 patch card, so I mean, hit a 9. That was good last time. We hit all 9s and 10s, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you decided to get a little risky with our next batch and go with that with some older cards. That 90 Don Russ, I think was. It was Nolan Ryan.
Yep.
So I'm, let's see how we made out, because I never had good luck with that older Don Russ. And actually, JJ was the one telling me with any of the older Don Russ, as soon as you put it in a sleeve, he said it drops it.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Wow.
He's like, because the corners are so fragile, he said it's extremely tough to get good grades on, what did he say, 80 through 91 or something, or 88 through 91? I don't remember what he said.
Well, the good news is on those Donruss error cards that I sent in, I bought them in 1990, so I have like not a whole heck of a lot in them,
Yeah.
All right, Joe.
Okay.
Oh, I just want to let you know that my youngest kid, Carly's, having a birthday party at my house right now. So I was pretty happy to get out of there.
Oh, I feel bad for taking you away.
Because there was like 13 girls, in my house.
Okay.
But I did promote the episode, so you might have a few more subscribers.
Nice. All right. Well, Hey, if you're watching, thanks.
Yeah. So they, you know how they all have smartphones,
Sure.
and they were, my wife had made them, food, and they were all in my dining room, and I said, hey, I'm gonna go tape an episode on this YouTube channel. You guys gonna like watch this? And they were like, what's the name of the show? I said, well, it's Two Packs Galore. I'm like a special guest tonight. So they were like looking it up. They had to ask me how to spell galore, so like they looked it up, and then they said, oh, they're like, oh, there you are. I'm like, yeah, that's like an episode from a couple months ago, but I'm gonna be in tonight.
There you go.
And then they were like, when's that gonna air? I'm like, probably like Monday, maybe.
You're right, possibly tomorrow night or Monday night at the latest. Yep.
So they were like, we're gonna subscribe. I'm like, all right, I'm sure Joe will appreciate that.
There you go. That works. Thanks for checking it out. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, we have Walker White. I don't know. I submitted a bunch of this guy. He's playing for Auburn now, or he's playing for Baylor now. He was playing for Auburn with the card. So, what do we have here? We have, a Gem Mint 10.
Nice.
That's good. This is out of 375. So, there's a lot of them out there. But, yeah, anyways, that's cool. I like that.
Oh, you got
another Walker White. Okay. So I submitted some that. This was the only non-auto. So, this one's out of 50. 50. All right, auto out of 50. Gem Mint 10.
And he's still in college?
He is still in college. Now he's at Baylor. I just like the name Walker White. So it reminds me of.
Why did he transfer from Auburn to Baylor?
Probably because he couldn't start at Auburn, I think, because they'd have a lot of good quarterbacks. So
is he starting quarterback at Baylor?
I don't know. They do have a pretty big QB room I saw this year, because I was kind of checking, because I did have so much invested in him before I even researched him. So we'll see how that plays out. This guy did get drafted third round, I believe. I don't know the team, but. And we're just gonna keep rolling.
Man, we're crushing it.
This is
you're
good.
Crushing it.
I submitted, I think, all brand new cards, so they should be all 10s, but we'll see. This one's out of 99. Out of 99.
What round did he go in?
Third round. So okay. We'll see how that plays out.
Okay.
Which one?
So this is my first one. This is a Nolan Ryan error card. There's a lot of errors in the 1990 Donruss set, and I just found this one day in my little binder of, my little, 3-ring binder with the sleeves and stuff in it. Basically, this back is on the wrong front, this back does not match the front. So we'll see.
And you had both of them.
Yeah, and I had both of them.
Okay.
So not really worth a lot. So sort of just a novelty thing that was sent in.
Seal it for life.
I got a 7.
Dang.
Okay, that's
I mean, hey,
the card was 20 years old in a binder, so
right. So for it to come out a 7, I mean, I got a 3.
Yeah, what happened to your 3?
My 3, I just got mad and I cracked it to see how easy it was to crack out of the PSA case, and it's actually not very hard to get it out. I just clipped each corner, took a screwdriver, and popped it, and out it came. So that one made me very, very angry. A 3 on a 2022 fresh out of the pack card. So
what did so are you gonna keep it raw then, or are you
keeping
going
it raw? Well, no, I'm putting it on eBay. So it's
putting it on eBay
raw.
See,
because that's ridiculous. So I mean, there was like a fingerprint or something, and I just wiped it off once I got it out. I mean, who knows?
Weak. That's weak.
Yeah, that was stupid. I mean, it's my fault, but whatever.
So this is a $20 investment because I've had it forever, since 1990, and maybe it's worth 20, maybe not, but whatever.
It seals it as an error card forever. Yep. So in case. I have no idea about this guy. He's a catcher for Toronto, out of 99. It was an auto card. Oh, Ouch, an 8 on a 20.
Wow.
Okay, well, we had a good run.
Yeah.
3 cards. All right. So
I guess they have to keep the average,
yeah,
or something.
Well, 2021. All right, whatever. That's I don't know much about it. It looked like a nice, neat card. So
And this is you too.
Steel Walker. I came across this card when I was searching for Walker White, and I was like, oh, Steel Walker. He had a cool signature, like a $ type of signature, and I think I got this card because I was bidding on the Walker White cards, and it was like 25 cents for each extra card you buy. So this one was like, I don't know, $2 or $3. But all right, there we go. Back to the 10s. So 2019, nice. A 10. I like that. I don't know much about Steel Walker, if he even still plays or not, but this is his first Bowman rookie out of 299.
Wow, number card auto. So you got that as like a bonus card,
right?
For $1.
Yeah. It was like $2 and then a quarter to ship it. So,
wow, nice.
Yeah, I'll take that. It was great.
All right, so this is one of my more modern cards, and this is definitely modern compared to the other ones. So this is Jason Kelce Escher Squares card. I bought this raw. I don't remember. I forgot to check before I came here. I don't remember what I paid for it. It wasn't nothing, but it wasn't as much as it goes for if it's graded high. So I feel like I spent like $55 on it raw, maybe. So we'll see. Holy moly, a 9.
There you go.
Oh, that was definitely a good investment.
Okay, 2017 rolling in at a 9. That's good.
I feel like,
considering my 21 got an 8.
I feel like this card lists for a couple $100 as a 9.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. That's a win.
I definitely spent less than it's worth. Wow,
Dang, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
That is.
A 10 would have been like $500 probably. But
oh yeah.
the 9 is a couple hundred. So I'll take it. That's pretty awesome.
This guy went second round yesterday. Jalen Walker. I also found him while I was searching for my other Walker.
You have a thing for last names Walker.
Right, the Walker, I just came across him searching for Walker. But this, I don't know if this is an auto. It is not an auto, but it is a 10, so I'll take that. It is out of 375. Jalen Walker. So, yeah, hopefully he does great things. So we'll see. This here, Esteban Florio, was just pulled out of a random pack that we had opened on one of the episodes a couple months ago. And I don't really know much else beyond that, but I'll take it. 10 rookie.
Nice.
2021. I don't think it's numbered, but all right.
Still, it's an auto. 10 auto.
Yep.
Nice.
10 auto rookie. So, all right. Okay.
All right. This is another one of my Jason Kelce cards. I have 3 Jason Kelce rookie cards. One I bought graded. That was an 8 numbered card. And then these 2 I bought raw. I'm really happy with the Escher Square ones. That was the 9. I mean, that's awesome. This one I feel like I spent a little more than that one. Might have been like $70 for this card.
Is this a more rare card?
No, I feel like it's about the same. Neither of these are numbered. Okay. It's just a different parallel to the
just a different pattern.
Yeah, a different pattern. So I'm a little nervous about this one. An 8. Okay. I don't think that's terrible. I don't feel like I lost money on this. I'll say that much. So I'm pretty happy.
That's good.
The 9 is definitely
So this one didn't even have a category. The other one says like lime green.
Yeah, I feel like this was sort of like the base
version.
The base version.
I feel like we're happy that one got a higher grade, because I feel like that one is do you think worth more?
I feel like this is probably more design. It's not numbered, but I don't think it's the same as like the base. Like I would say this is the base variety, base version. But still, an 8. That's good. I was just, you made me nervous when you pulled your 3.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I'm thinking, man, I spent like, $50-$60 on these Kelsey cards, and I'm spending $20 to grade them. And if I get 3s, I'll be like,
right, exactly. You'd be
pretty
very, very
devastated.
mad. So that's exactly what I was, just flipping out. So, anyways, we got another Walker White. This will be an auto. I don't know which variation this was. An 8. An 8. This is out of 99. I got a 10 on the out of 50, so I'll take it. This one, I don't know. This, I may break even if I go to sell it. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle my collection of Walker Whites, but for now, an 8. I'll take it.
All right, so this is another card I've had since 1990. This was like back in 1990. This was like supposed to be one of those cards that made you wealthy because it was an error card, like a reverse negative. I still think it has some desirability depending on the grade, but I don't know that it's all that common. And you're definitely not. I'm definitely not retiring on this card, even if it's a 10. But it was an 8.
Better than the Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
All right. And what was the reverse negative? Just the picture himself.
Yeah, the picture. Right. The picture. The photograph is backwards because the numbers are backwards. He's standing backwards.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. So you can definitely see his, okay, that makes sense.
The correct one is, obviously he's standing the other way, and you can read the number correctly. There's another one. So this is probably the second most sought after reverse negative card from the 90s. The I think it's 89 Upper Deck Dale Murphy reverse negative.
Wow.
Is like pretty popular. And if it's graded high, it's worth a couple $100. But this is cool. I got like zero money in this besides grading. So,
and these you've had forever.
Since 1990.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought them when the 90 series wax packs were released.
Okay, so this is out of 499. I don't know who this is. I submitted a bunch of random autograph flyers out of, I don't know, 23 or 24 Pittsburgh Pirates shortstop. All right. Hey, Gem in 10. I'll take it. Rookie auto out of, what's that, 499.
What's his name? Lover? Oh,
Leover.
Okay.
Piguero. All right, I'm going to have to do some research on these 10s and see how that plays out. Another Pirate. Jason DeLay. This doesn't appear numbered, at least on the back. Mint 9. Catcher.
23 chrome.
23 chrome.
Now, did you pull these out of packs, or did you buy those?
No, these I got out of the Chrome updates. I got out of packs.
Okay.
These guys, the Bowman Chromes, those I bought.
Okay.
Separate. The Topps Chrome update. These I pulled out of packs. Oh, Yanir Diaz. Also not numbered. Also mint 9. Okay, Houston rookie. I think because they were rookie autos, that if I hold on to them a little, maybe they will be. But actually, this was 23, so 2 years ago it was a rookie. This one I did buy. This is out of 25. This was another one that I found while I was purchasing my other cards. I just cycle through because when you buy one card, you see you can get an extra for 50 cents shipping, so I usually tack one. If anything goes cheap, $2 or less. So this one would have been $2 probably,
and
or
less.
Out
of 25.
It's out of 25. Jeter Downs. I mean, I don't know who he is, but yeah, out of 25. Oh, snap. Gem Min 10, auto rookie. Oh, that's great. I mean, again, I don't know who you could not even be playing anymore, but at least That's cool. All
Yeah,
right.
that is cool.
All right. This one, I feel like we had talked about this
Oh
on one
yeah,
of the
we did
because we
because
were
we were trying to figure out if he was related to Bobby Bonilla.
Yes. So I decided to send that one in. I'm assuming it's not numbered. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see. All right. So this one I did pull while we were
Yeah,
opening
I remember
cards.
we pulled
So
that out of the pack.
hey,
10.
mint 10. These 10s. I mean, they're all 23, 24s, but okay, I'll take that.
Nice.
That works. This has to be my best pull ever.
Yeah, you got a good run here going.
This is great. Let's keep this rocking and rolling.
You're trying to make you not cancel your PSA membership.
Right. They're like, we're sorry about that 3 we sent out. Okay. Out of 50, James Paxton, Red Sox pitcher, Gem in 10. This is not auto, but out of 50. So
you're crushing it.
Yes. This is exciting. This is definitely the most, I mean, like I said, they could be worth nothing.
but they're 10s.
They're all 10s. So.
They're perfect nothings.
Right, exactly. I'm definitely going to have to do some research tonight because I got to figure out what's going on here.
All right, so this is my last card out of this grading endeavor. This is the other error version. So this is the back of the other card, but the front. Oh, and I got an 8. Okay, so
nice.
like I fared pretty good with my 1990 Donners sitting in.
I've only gotten 7s, which is why I don't submit too many of those because they're at 7s for a standard like a Cal Ripken or Ken Griffey. You know, they're just not.
You don't make your money back.
You definitely don't. But for error cards, you know, they're way more exclusive.
This is just cool to just to have them in case. So the Diamond Kings back was on the 5000K, so that's the error. And then the 5000K back was on the Diamond King instead of on this. I have the corrected versions of these also.
I came across those, you know, just didn't know it. I mean, when were these errors brought into light, you know?
You know how I found out? I found out because I started watching some YouTube shows like yours where people do like grading of the most valuable cards from the junk wax era and whatever. And somebody had a whole episode of 1990 Donners, cards that were valuable from the 1990 Donners set. I'm like, oh, dude, I have like a lot of those. And then they started talking about these 3 error cards. And there's other ones that, I mean, there's a lot of error cards in the 90 Donners, but they started talking about these 3. I'm like, I wonder if I have those. And then I opened my binder, and I was like, oh, okay, here's my Nolan Ryan section. I'm like, okay, here's the King of Kings. Holy cow, the 5000K back. Okay, I got that error card. And then I pulled my 5000K out, and I flipped it over, and I was just like, oh, it's the King of Kings back. Cool, I got that. You know, so then I was looking, I'm like, holy cow, there's the Juan Gonzalez reverse negative. So I pulled them out, and then I knew
crazy to have them all.
I knew we were doing a grading thing, and I was like, let me just send these in and get them graded.
Last card, here we go. Taj Bradley out of 75.
Oh, that's a good.
I do know who he is. So, oh man, this has been incredible. Not
an
auto,
but low count.
You're right. Yeah, So I had 4 out of 15 that were not 10s.
Wow, you had.
They probably felt bad. They're probably all pop 1s because nobody else would grade. So they're probably like, we'll give them a 10. We have nothing to compare it to.
Yeah. Holy cow, man, you crushed it.
It was amazing. That's without a doubt the best ratio of 10s I've ever had. Ever.
Did you end up canceling your PSA membership?
So yes, I did. But
they're still going to send us our last batch of cards back, right?
Yes, okay, yeah,
right.
Because it ended before we received these, so I just wanted to make sure that. But yeah, I probably actually might renew because now they have a respectable deal going on. If you join, you get almost as much as it costs for the membership to use at one of their Fanatics card buying places, something else. So yeah, so I may end up. I've collected a few more cards that I'm considering grading. So, but they did raise their price. They did, and actually, these are all part of the new centering. So these these higher serial numbers, are all based off of the newer,
the
tighter.
tolerances.
Yeah, you're talking 5 degree, 45 to 55 instead of 40-60. So,
And I really feel pretty good about these grades then.
right. Yep. Because, yeah, especially for those Don Russ, to get 8s on the new grading scale, I don't know. I feel like that's really good because, like I said, I got a 7 on the Griffey and a 7 on the Ripken that I sent out, and those barely pay. I barely got back the postage, let alone the grading. So, anyways,
Man, I'm pretty stoked on my. Pretty stoked.
I was gonna say I
on
like
this
that
card,
one.
man.
Yep,
A
that's
9
good
in
one.
that Kelsey rookie. I
That
feel
is
like
good.
that's solid. I'm even pretty happy with the 8, but like the 9 is pretty good.
Especially, I feel like out of all of them, I feel like that's got to be one of the higher valued out of the 5 you submitted. Now we did. Let's see. Our next one's going to be basketball and Jordans.
Right.
I think I submitted a lot of basketball, and you submitted all basketball, and then like a pitcher or something.
Yeah, Zach Wheeler.
Oh, that's
rookie
right.
auto.
Yes. Yep. So, anyways, of the cards we sent, John had a Michael Jordan SP1 that he sent
out of a box that we bought during our field trip to Bel Air Sports Cards.
Yes, and I got jealous, so I bought a box of 91 low number to see if I can pull one as well. And John's going to roll with his 91, 92 hockey.
Yeah, so like I've had this box forever.
Okay, I was going to say, where did you find that at?
At JJ's.
Okay.
So I bought it like, I don't know, maybe October, November of last year. I was just in there, around Thanksgiving, I guess it was. This is low series. Not anything overly exceptional, really. I mean, there's some cool cards because I did.
Do you have something you're chasing?
Yeah, I got a, like Gretzky, Lindros. They have this 50-50 club card with Lemieux, Gretzky, and Hall. That seems to be the most valuable. And there's some pretty good rookies in there as far as hockey is concerned. Lindstrom, Hasek. So I today was watching some episodes. Since it was raining, I couldn't do a whole lot else. I was just watching these episodes, and my wife's like, "What are you doing?" Like, research for tonight's episode. So I got an idea of stuff that's worth a little more than others, but nothing quite as cool as what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's. So there's no like SP type things in there.
I feel like I don't know this for certain, but I feel like there's a Brett Hall auto card in the low series.
Okay.
Because they say like find the Hall.
Yeah.
I feel like there might be an auto card in there.
Well, that would be awesome if you could find that. That would be. Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah, I've had it for a couple months and haven't opened it, and then I knew we were coming to do this and was just like, I'm going to take that 91 hockey.
LNH. NHL, LNH.
Yeah, I don't know what that.
Okay. That's what was good. National Hockey League. Something. The League of National Hockey. All right, let's crack these.
I have $25 in this, as you can see by the price tag. I pulled it off of a shelf for $25, so it's not a ton of money. The 91 Upper Deck that you're opening, I spent more on that when we were at Bel Air Sports Cards.
Yeah, I think this was 45 or 50, somewhere close to there.
Okay, well, you got a pretty good deal because I think I spent 60 on it
Yeah,
at Bel Air Sports Cards.
This was definitely. Oh yeah, 50 was certainly the max, but
You know the thing about my box that I got, I didn't pull that Jordan SP1 card until the second to the last pack. Like I had pretty much, it was sort of a bust box. I was all depressed. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I spent like $60 on this.
Oh.
And then I pulled it was like literally the second to last pack, and I pulled that Jordan, and I was just like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how that grade comes back.
Yeah, me too. What the heck is this?
Congratulations.
Oh, okay. So this is about the
fan voting.
Probably a little late to turn this in.
Yeah.
The 1991-92 All-Star Game ballot, probably a little late.
Right. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out.
These players are all retired, except for Yager.
Yeah, I was gonna say he keeps trying to make a comeback. I thought about when you said hockey, I was like, well, maybe I'll find some new hockey, and try and get an Ovechkin. But boy, the price of new hockey cards.
Oh, it's
You would think that they are like, I don't know. It was whatever. Everything I was looking at was like crazy priced. So
yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what it would cost to buy a box of packs that would potentially have the Ovechkin.
Yeah, the hobby boxes, like with this, to get 36 packs to match your, it was crazy. To buy some blasters, some 8-packs, whatever, it was about the same price of buying a whole box of these. So
yeah,
this, I feel like, it's a little bit more fun chase,
Oh,
but,
yeah, yeah.
Unless I don't get one, then it'll be, again, very depressing. But,
yeah. The junk wax stuff is fun just because there's so many packs to open.
Yes.
Yep. The new stuff is, I guess, cool because it's not as voluminous. There's not as many of them.
They have
and all
numbered
that kind of
cards,
stuff. They have numbered cards and autos and all this other kind of stuff. But you spend like $40 and you get 45 cards. Here you spend $25 and you get 300.
Right. So I mean, and it's nostalgic as well.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Just takes me back to a simpler time.
Simpler times.
And I didn't have as many bills.
Didn't have as many responsibilities.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yep. All right, let's crack some packs.
Let's do it.
I gotta figure out what that LNH is. I'm just
LNH. I'm gonna have to. Can I use the X-Acto on this surface or no?
No, that will not work on here, so you have to do it on here. Yep.
These packs are like hard to open.
Oh, so the LNH is French for Ligue Nationale de Hockey.
Got it. All right. So this is the box. All-Star ballot.
Oh, you're gonna have one per.
Oh, this is sweet. This is like straight out the gate. One of the more desirable cards, 333.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's solid.
Nordics.
Team doesn't exist
anymore. I was
gonna
say, I don't remember.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, that's, yep.
Yeah, I figure out. You certainly don't have these in.
That annoys me when they just put them in a nice and neat, instead of having to flip every other card over.
All right, so this is a pretty good pull so far in pack number 1.
And that's how this one's starting, backwards and upside down. I feel like you damaged the cards, just
Oh, in that box of 91, there's that Jose Uribe birth date or date of birth error or whatever. Out of my box, I pulled like 3 of those.
The error version?
Yeah,
Barry Bonds.
The funny thing about it, though, is like, I really don't think it has any significant value, right? Like, yeah, I really don't think it's worth that much. But like, some people list it raw for like crazy money,
10,000 plus.
Yeah, I'm just like, why would anybody buy that? Why would anybody buy that raw?
Right. I mean,
for that amount of money?
You could list it for 500 and see what.
I was just like, wow, I got 3 of those. I'm like rich. But I think you can find somebody selling it for $1 too, so
Right.
the real value is $1. And these upper deck packs, these hockey are hard to open. My goodness. I haven't been into JJ's for a while.
Yeah, I haven't been in since December.
Oh, wait a minute. I think this guy's good.
Vladimir.
What number is this? Yeah, that's a quality card.
Is that the French version?
No, because
What's that say at the bottom?
Well, I have no idea, but but I think the French version of the cards, the position is in French.
Also in French.
Yeah, that was on the list of cards that were decent.
Oh man,
I don't know anything about that player, but
okay. So far,
I pulled something decent out of each pack. I've never heard of that Capitals player.
Yeah. A lot of checklists.
Checklist per pack. Jeremy
Hey,
Roenick.
Jeremy Roenick.
That's his second year card. His rookie is the year before. Well, I think this guy is. Yeah, he's listed.
Okay, well, hitting a few there. All right, let's see what we got. Well, these are just the whole pack's backwards. Except for that Nolan Ryan. So let's flip it around. All right, Reggie Sanders. I wonder if he's related to Shedeur. Who do we got there? We have Harold Reynolds. Wade Boggs. All right. Very off-center Nolan Ryan, so we won't send that one in for grading. Oh, here, you want a Philly sticker? How many of these do you have?
I have
Probably
quite a
like
few.
20.
Out of that pack of 91 Upper Deck that I bought down in Bel Air, the team holograms, it was like, I think I only got 4 different teams.
Jeez.
I maybe have 12, 15 stickers or whatever, but it was like 3 of one team, 4 of another team. It's kind of hard to believe how you can have such repetitiveness.
Now, have you tried to build the set of this like you did the 90 score?
No, I do have quite a bit of this, but I haven't tried to put it in any type of order.
We got there Pedro Guerrero. The Astros. Checklist. Maybe I'll start at the bottom.
And the sorting of this is just the worst. Okay. Pavel Bure. Had 2 good packs, and so far I peaked with those 2.
Alright.
Yeah, I saw your episode the other day when you pulled that Anthony Mackie auto. That was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Yep, those Marvel cards. So, got those off of eBay. I've been practicing on my sniping skills, attempting to get things at very low, because those are guaranteed autographs in those. And, like, if you buy them from a discount outlet, they sell for easily $250 or $300. Oh, Ricky, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like that one. A little off center, of course, but I still like Ricky. But yeah, I was able to get those for well under half of what the retail is on those guys, which was good. Cool autos.
Yeah, that was cool. The one you pulled from Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantum
Oh
Mania.
yeah.
I don't know if I'd watch the movie over again, because that was like right up there with Thor: Love and Thunder as far as not good.
Yeah, I know. I didn't remember that, so I thought
That's
cool.
A quality card right there.
That is cool.
You get something with Gretzky, you're pretty good.
Yeah,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a neat looking card. Oh, he was good.
That's their portrait type stuff. That's like a subset, I think.
Hockey Hero.
That's Brett Hall. 5 of 9. Okay, the Hall. Okay, so far so good. Not terrible.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember that character from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, I haven't rewatched it yet. It's maybe on my list. I don't know. Oh, another Phillies.
Yeah, how about that?
Oh,
You'll
man.
get 3 more probably.
Yeah, probably at least.
Yeah, that movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp, was pretty bad.
I like the original, but
the first Ant-Man was great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a Nicholas Lindstrom. That's a quality card. It's not his rookie. That's like the Canadian Cup card, but that's still cool. Yeah, the first. Oh yes, there's Dominic Hasek.
Oh,
335.
he was the man.
That's a quality card right there. So far those 2. Oops.
That's a good pack.
Yeah, that was a good pack. Let me see what else is in here. Here's this guy again.
Oh, second.
Number 330. Man, this pack is like all the winners.
Let's keep it rolling.
It's hard to believe.
Oh, a Gretzky. Get the heck out.
Man, what a pack.
Wow.
Look at
That
these 4
is-
cards out of.
Yeah, that's legit right there.
Let me see. I didn't even pay attention to these other ones all that much. Wait a minute, I think that guy's 97, 174. Okay. I don't know why he's listed for 2 numbers, but not that one. So I'll have to check that one out a little bit. They have him listed for number 97 and 628, and this one is 174. So I'll set him aside.
See what that is, yeah.
But out of I think there's 12 cards in a pack. 12 cards.
Mm-hmm.
These
Right,
4
those
came
4?
out of. Man, what a pack! That was a solid pack.
Yeah, that's legit.
That was a solid pack. It's amazing how valuable Gretzky stuff is. That's not even close to his rookie year.
Right.
You know, it's kind of crazy. Same with Jordan. You know, like Jordan stuff is ridiculous if it's perfect.
Right. Todd Van Poppel.
What a bust he was.
Oh, Astros again. Jeez.
So you've only gotten the Astros and Phillies.
Astros and Phillies.
Yeah, okay. Gotta put these in order before I. Okay, I got a hologram card.
Ooh,
Brett Hall hologram card.
that's awesome.
That's cool.
Man, they're just rocking that box so far. How'd you like your card to have that giant close-up?
Okay, that's a pretty cool card.
Yeah, I like that. All right, come on now. Come on, Chili. Oh, I like that. Another rookie.
That's a pretty cool card.
Yeah. Eddie Murray. Oh, Cincinnati Reds.
Oh,
Switching
wow,
it
different
up.
one.
Craig Biggio.
I know you're chasing the Jordan SP1 card, but in that series, you have Mike Messina's rookie card and you have Chipper Jones's rookie card.
Oh, yeah, the Chipper Jones.
So annoying. Okay. I feel like this pack's not all that.
It's a cool looking card.
Yeah, that is cool. Eddie Belfour.
I feel like that's.
His rookie is the year prior.
Okay. All right. Here we go. These Glenn Davis. Jeez Louise. Don Smiley. Lenny Dykstra. I liked him. Oh, Philly.
Wow, imagine
Oh, man. Jose Canseco. Okay.
see here.
Keep the drive alive.
Oop. I've definitely seen some of these cards, I can tell you that. I'm like 5 packs in and I've seen some of these cards already repeating themselves.
Yeah. Okay.
Not much.
You want a pen? Are you checking anything off? What do we got here? Come on. Ron game.
Just kind of sit on the side.
I sure will. Oh, the Angels.
Okay, you haven't gotten that one yet.
Oh, Greg Jeffries. What could have been? Greg Maddox.
It's weird to me that they have a card for a pitcher hitting. You know? Right? Like, isn't he Greg Maddox? Yeah, he's bunting.
Yeah. I didn't even put that together.
Hall of Fame pitcher. And his card is bunting. Okay. I'm not going to complain. But check this out. Got another Hasek card.
Okay.
And another Hasek card.
Get out. What? That's craziness.
Yeah, Rick Tucker. 2 Haseks in the same pack.
That is something.
So I've gotten 3 totals so far. Okay, that's cool though.
Yeah. Another Nolan, Baseball Heroes. 13 of 18. Cecil Fielders.
Oh man, I had put a little money. I mean a little money into Cecil Fielder cards back in the day because I thought he was going to be the one.
Oh yeah.
That broke Roger Maris's record. But
well, he started off certainly hot, but
never happened.
No, it fizzled out. I don't know.
Okay. I don't think I got anything. I looked at these real quick when I was straightening them out. It's not a bad card.
Messier.
I'll keep him. I'll set him aside.
Okay. Here we go. Now I'm just more interested in the stickers. Kyle Abbott. John Paul. Kevin Bennett. Holy, you gotta be kidding me. They must have just overprinted them or something. That's insane.
How many you at now for
4.
Phillies? 4.
Okay. I like that card. I like all those cards where they're motion.
Oh yeah, the Fernando Venezuela. I set that one out when I pulled that pack too.
Oh, Ken Griffey. Oh, Barry Larkin. All right, so I got 2 cards that I like out of that: Fernando and Griffey.
Yeah, that Fernando card is cool. Okay, Sergei Fedorov. rookie card though, year prior.
Be able to get some 90 upper deck in there then. A lot of rookies for prior years.
Yeah, I had.
Sure, that wouldn't be a cheap set to buy.
No. Look, I pulled 2 Fedorov in the same pack. Pat Murray. No, those packs are definitely more expensive. There's some really good Hall of Fame hockey players in that 90, 91 series upper deck.
Okay, here we go. Chris Johnson rookie, Mark Lewis. Every time, yeah.
Oh, right.
You gotta be kidding me. That is legitimately five Philly stickers in, I don't even know, 10 packs?
It must have been a Phillies fan that was doing the sorting or something.
Man. Alright, that's insane. Okay.
That is kind of crazy.
You can take him home, sticker your daughter's cars up, you know. All right.
Will you get to 7 before you're out of your box?
Jeez, that's craziness.
Okay. Yeah, I thought something about the packaging here, because I mean, this is like not a great player, but two of the same person in the pack.
How many packs now have you had duplicates?
A lot.
Yeah.
The Hasek was the best though.
Right.
2 Haseks in the same. All right.
Here we go. Steve Carsley. Kenny Rogers.
You know, my 91 Upper Deck baseball that I bought.
What's the Uribe? What's the date?
Oh crap, I don't remember. I'm sure it's the error card because every Uribe I pulled was an error card.
Oh, there we have the Reds. Okay, finally switching up a little bit.
But you already got the Reds.
I did have the Reds.
Yeah.
That's my second Reds. So far, I have 4 different teams.
So the Uribe card, what's the date of birth on the back of that one?
That is 1/21/60.
I think that's the error card. So you have it too. You're rich.
I am. Calling in on Monday. Not coming in.
Roger.
Got $100,000
Uribe card. I wonder if any of those like ridiculously priced cards that you could buy for $1 ever get sold because somebody just like impossibly
You're right.
it's like holy cow, and then they just buy it. All right, this one's cool. Gretzky hologram card.
Oh man, that is cool. I like those hologram cards. Not as exciting as my hologram stickers.
I feel like some of these old school hologram cards have some value. I know, like, I'm not sure about this Gretzky one, AW1. I'd have to check it out. But oh, you have the little scanner, don't you?
Yeah.
But like the Jordan hologram cards are got some value, have some value.
Oh man, I don't remember my password. I do. Okay. Scan card hockey. Let's see if it can even scan this.
I'll be curious if it picks it up.
No. Let's try scanning the back.
Yeah. Back of the card.
Although it says front of card, but nope. I wonder if I can change it to do the. Nope. Okay. All right. Well, that didn't work out, but
I guess the hologram makes it hard for him to pick it up.
right. Grab a Hasek or whatever. You're just out of randomness, and let's see.
Okay.
See if it scans that.
Yeah, there's a Hasek.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
91 upper deck Hasek. Raw.
$1.80 to $3.30.
Yep.
Nice.
Any variations, you can click on that, but there's none.
Yeah, there's none. Yeah.
And any graded sales, a PSA 10 sold April 17th for 40.
$40.
Yep.
All right.
Another one sold April 13th for 43.
Okay.
Well, it's going down in value. Woo! All right.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So hey, if you can get one, so they regularly sell for. There's one sold for 50, 48, 45, 40.
So it has
pretty much
value.
40 to 50. A PSA 9 sold for 25. So I mean, if you have you're in March 6th for $56. So guess it depends who's bidding and who's looking at the time.
Well, if I had what looked to be a 10 of those three,
Right.
might be worth
Send
sending
it out.
Maybe.
Yeah, here we go. Barry Bonds, Mo Vaughn, rookie, Juan Gonzalez. All some fun names. Kevin May. Oh, the Reds. Back-to-back Reds. Sheesh. Dave Stewart.
Yeah, I'm curious what that hologram Gretzky. is valued at.
Well, they have.
Okay.
So, according to Sports Card Pro, I'm just seeing what the more expensive graded. A Stu Grimson 416. Is that on your list?
No.
Okay. Well, that says it last sold for $145.
$145?
Yep. Felix Potvin, rookie. There are two rookies. Mike Modano. I don't think it has any of that Messier sold for 81 as a 10.
What, the Canadian Cup one?
Number 580, or no, Messier number 14.
Yeah, I'm not sure which number this is here. I feel like that was a different one.
Wait, did you open a pack?
Oh, no, yeah, 14.
Okay, there you go. I'm
Nice.
not sure who's opening a pack here. I think, yeah.
I'm in the process of getting this one open.
I don't know.
Yeah, we might have got.
Yeah, maybe we got off the loop
out of
there.
whack.
Right. All right. Another Angels. So I've still at 4 teams. George Brett. Don Mattingly. Now we're getting some fun ones. Darren Dalton.
Man, that one player you said that sold for a good. Nobody mentioned that one.
Yeah, that. Who was that? Stu Grimson, number 416, and then Felix Potvin.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with Felix. What's that card look like? The
Stu.
Blackhawks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe you'll get a Stu.
All right. On Hextall. Do they have anything on Timu Solane?
Number 21, his rookie card. I lost it.
This one right here that I just pulled.
Okay, yeah, he was on the list. Oh, nah, that's a 10, $40.
Okay, so that other one is definitely better.
Yep.
Stu.
And it has Dominic Hasek at 44.98, which was
kind of right where we were.
Lindstrom rookie 47. The Lindstrom checklist is worth more than his rookie card.
What's the checklist look like?
Like a full.
Oh. Wow, how about that?
So yeah. Ooh, sunk it. Okay.
Checklist is more than rookie card.
Let's see what we got here. Vaughn. Oh, Chipper
Jones.
Jones. All right, and it looks actually not bad. Not bad. Looks kind of centered. I will set that to the side.
That's a good one.
All right. Yankees. There we go. Switching it up a little bit. My fifth team out of a whole bunch of packs.
That's amazing.
Sheesh. Mel Rojas. Any relation to Johan Rojas?
No idea.
Okay.
Okay. Timu Solane. So, like the one video that I saw, they kind of had like the. Now, granted, they were like a couple years old, but they had the cards that were the most valuable, in order of 10, 10 to 1. That was this list right here. And then they had like a episode of those that have fallen, and Timu Solane was one of the ones they had listed because, prior year he was, card was selling for a ton, and now it's down to like, $40 is about.
Right. Well, somebody's trying to sell that Wayne Gretzky on eBay for could be mint $500.
What, that AW1? Nice. All right.
Could be mint. I like that. Could be. Could be mint. Could not be.
Might be 3.
Right. It might come back at 3. Don't get your hopes up.
But I'll gladly take your $500 either way.
Yes. Either way. I'm just going to start listing that. Might be. You never know. Ooh, another Reds. Anybody would like these stickers? Ooh, Randy Johnson.
Okay, so I got an Eddie Belfour hologram card. Oh, look, I got the Messier again.
Oh, there you go.
It's been a pretty good box for me, I think.
I was going to say, I feel like that is definitely...
It's been a pretty good box.
Jeez, look, you can buy the box on there for $80, $80.
Wow, I got it for 25
Right,
bucks.
man. Who'd have thought you got a deal from JJ?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, we got another Nolan Ryan. Not too bad there.
Well, that one's a cool one. I don't think I've seen that one before.
That's got all these, the drawn jerseys. Bobby Witt, Bobby Thigpen, Yankees again. John Kruk.
Oh,
he was fun to watch. Crucker. Billy Ripken. Sorry, Billy. I'd rather have Cal.
Man, Billy Ripken's 89 Fleer card is going for like ridiculous money.
Oh, it is hot. I mean,
don't
it shows up on that dude's YouTube channel. That
like every time he runs the episode.
Yeah.
I don't quite understand why all of a sudden it's like so desirable.
Right.
But I'm very sad that I don't have it. I like want it.
Yeah.
I should have bought
your
your 8 that you had
exactly.
when you had it listed because that was a relatively cheap.
Yeah, because that only went for 85 or $80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad. Now it's kind of like crazy. Crazy money. All right, I got another hologram.
Jeez.
This is another Eddie. Okay, so I already have that one. Here's a Brett Hall, Hockey Heroes. 4 of 9. That's cool. I haven't got one of those in a while. Here's a Yager.
Oh, that's
second
cool.
year card.
So it seems the most valuable is the hologram Gretzky, but I don't know, Lady something or other trophy. There are some of the other ones in a PSA 10, but they're all listed for, all around $500, $400
For
for a 10.
hologram?
The holograms.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be tough too, because I see this corner is like jacked.
Yeah, if you can tell, they can definitely tell. Because there's a lot that I send in, and I'm like, hey, this is a good-looking Drew Aller card.
Yeah, good-looking Drew Aller card.
Oh, hey, there it is. Phillies number 6.
All right.
Okay.
One away from a week's worth.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay.
Maybe my strategy should be sell it raw, could be mint, $400.
Yep.
That's not a bad strategy.
Could be mint. That's the greatest.
Could be mint, but just might not be.
People buy into that, though. They just... There's a chance it's a PSA 10. Just list it like that. Looks good to me.
Yeah. Should be okay.
Besides the big scratch. Ray Bork. I feel like I know his name, but he might not be on the list. I didn't see him on the list either, on that other site that listed the sales. Ziggy.
I've gotten quite a few of him. Who would have thought there would be 2 people with the first name Zygmunt? One is Palfrey 71. Oh shit, I have it misspelled.
There you go.
I have it misspelled. This is the guy I'm looking for.
That's the one you're looking for? You just wrote it down wrong.
Yeah, I had it misspelled.
Okay.
All right, sweet.
That's legit.
Excellent.
Okay, here we go.
Good thing I wrote the card number beside the name.
Jay Buhner. Okay. Oh, who is the sticker going to be?
My money's on Phillies.
Yankees.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, we have Lance Johnson and Hill, Leo Gomez, Greg
Oh, snap! You got it.
Yeah, okay. All right. I mean,
It looks pretty good, man.
Yeah, a little bit top, but I mean, it could be. I don't know. I'm excited now. I never had this card in my life. Very excited. All right, Jordan.
That's pretty cool.
Yep, that's all right. I feel better now. I'm part of the crew.
Okay, so you weren't that far.
I was digging though from the bottom.
Okay, so you weren't at the point of desperation
I wasn't,
that I was.
right.
Yeah,
I was feeling it, but I wasn't like, I'm so.
And that looks pretty solid.
It actually looks good. I like it. I'm excited now. Very excited. These Philly stickers. Oh man, it's just what an exciting time. Okay, totally worth it.
Yeah, I feel like you.
Now I have to rejoin to submit that.
Yeah. You have to bite the bullet
right.
and send that in.
Yeah, now I gotta sign back up. Well, we got a few cards. Oh.
The crazy thing about that, Jordan is,
Jeesh,
that's a risque card.
Yeah.
Crazy thing about that Jordan is, when I was kind of tracking it, a PSA 6 or 7 sold for like $15, and a raw one sold for like $35. So it was like.
So if it comes back a 3, I'm cracking it and selling it
raw.
Yep.
But
what a damn waste.
Man, the 9s and 10s of that card is like crazy.
Hundreds of dollars. Okay. Frank Thomas, Frank the Tank.
And that would be his rookie for Upper Deck.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's his Upper Deck rookie.
Astros, come on, man. Tony Fernandez, they thought he was going to be like Cal Ripken. Didn't work out. Dickie Thon. I tell you what, the Phillies had a good team in the early 90s. A lot of big name players. They just couldn't get it together, though.
Well, the 93 Phillies, when they lost to Toronto, it was like, man, they were terrible for so long, and then they had a good year there, and Mitch Williams, man, just blew it to, I think it was Joe Carter. Was it Joe Carter or Fred McGriff? It was one of those two.
One of the Blue Jays. That was the power duo there.
All right, I got the
got the risque card again.
Got the shirtless guy.
Okay, Lenny. DJ Dozier. I just liked the name back in the day. I thought he was going to do well, but that didn't work out.
Nope.
Darryl Strawberry. Headshot. Boom.
Wow.
Ooh, another Angels. How in the world do I only have 5 different teams? That blows my mind.
That is.
Okay.
That's the most challenging thing of that box, trying to complete the stickers of all the teams.
Yeah.
The team stickers.
Right.
If you're looking for like a LA Dodgers or something,
I was just looking for an Orioles sticker, man. Give me an Orioles sticker.
Oh, you know what? I don't think I've ever gotten an Orioles out of. I mean, I don't recall. I'd have to check.
Oh man. I mean, I feel like the rest of this box is disappointing now because
Unless you pull another SP1.
right, unless I pull an SP1, but it said best case scenario 1 in every 2 boxes. That would be the best odds. I mean, I'd like to break that odds, and say 1 in every 2.
What do you have in that box? What'd you invest in that box? How much did it cost?
Well, with shipping, 50. It was 45 plus shipping, so $50. So I'm thinking I'm doing okay.
Yeah. I don't feel like you.
I feel good about getting the Jordan. I'm definitely gonna
decent
have to.
Yager card.
Oh, that is cool. Gonna have to send that one out. Okay. All right. Here we go. Who's that? Lenny?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Angels again. What in the heck? Hector.
Oh, fix these cards. All right. Again, the sequencing, you could complain about it, but if you get a Gretzky, why would you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, and another Dominic Hasek. That makes 4.
Well, you could send them all out, and that's a neat looking card. Who's that?
This is Brett Hall. Yeah,
Okay.
Brett Hall Hockey Heroes. All right, so I got 4 Dominic Haseks. I mean, I feel like even if I sold this pile that I have here raw,
I feel like
I probably would cover my $25.
Right. I feel like you'd be able to. Good looking Nolan Ryan card.
Cool.
Seems well spaced. Phil Plantier. Carlton Fisk. There's Fielder again. Holy, there it is. Number 7.
Number 7. Weeks worth of Phillies.
You gotta be kidding me. Mike Greenwell, Howard Johnson, Tom Glavine. All right.
Okay. Nothing in that pack. That one was a bust.
Mark McGuire. I like him. I know he's got problems, but rookie checklist. Oh, the Yankees. Good Lord. Okay.
Maybe the other teams are in the high series.
I guess. Ben McDonald. Yeah, maybe. I mean, that seems like a rare chase to get that set than it is for the Jordan.
Yeah, seriously. All right. Got another one of this guy.
Joe Sakic.
think that makes 3. So between him and I wonder what he's selling for. I didn't see that in your list.
I'll have to look on that. All right. Ramon.
I have to check. See if I got that Stu card. That would be sweet.
That'd be interesting. John Smoltz. Astros. Seriously, I just cannot get a different card. Bobby Bonilla.
Oh, yeah.
Cal Ripken. All right. That's a winner. Looks good to me. Well spaced. All right. Benito Santiago. That was just a fun name to say back in the day. Wait, where's that Sakic at? We can scan it. Let's see what it says about Sakic. Oh, less than. Well, PSA 10 sold. What doesn't sell very often, but it doesn't sell for even $20. So
wow, so
that is definitely
not...
do not send that in. Do not send that in.
All right. This was as of. Okay, I'm gonna give it away here. As of the episode I was watching to get my list on this series, this was the top value card.
We got Gretzky, Yager, or Lemieux.
Yeah, Lemieux, Gretzky, and
Hall. Nice.
That was the number 1 highest valued card. Now, what it is today, hard to say. Don't know.
Okay, well, we can scan it and see what the most recent PSA 10 sale is.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, here we go. All right, Tony Fernandez. Prospect checklist. Groundbreaking.
Oh, I like that card.
That is neat. Who's that? Carlton Fisk, and that's when they opened the park. Sid Fernandez.
Another Cincinnati Reds.
Come on, man.
And you got to be getting close to 5 of those.
Jeez. Will Clark.
Okay. There's another Brett Hall. Okay, that's cool.
Okay, what do we got there? Greg Jeffries, out of shame. Oh, Bernie Williams, rookie. I don't know if there's any value to that, but I like that. Yankees, come on. Hey, Mark McGuire. Paul O'Neill. Dion. Dion. How's that boy doing in the 5th round? Okay. That was mean. Very mean.
Okay. looking for
I feel like your packs either are loaded
or trash.
or right. Oh, this was always one. I don't know. I always like this Nolan Ryan. It's just a neat looking card.
Yeah, I like those Finding Nolan cards.
Yeah, Sean Barry. Reds, come on! They're getting close.
getting
Ryan
close.
Sandberg.
That's not a bad card. Ryan Sandberg.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't believe you didn't get any Mike Messina yet.
Yeah, I think I got everything but him. Chipper Jones, got Ripken, Griffey, Ricky. There's
The
another
third one of this guy.
They should randomly hang him up on the fridge at home. See how that goes.
Yeah. That's a cool card. Just the picture is cool.
Yep. All right, here we go. Let's get another SP1. Oh no, we'll go for another Yankees. That is crazy. Still 5 teams. Oh, I thought that might have been. Sheesh. Gotta be another team out there. Give me a Cleveland Indians, because that sticker might have some kind of value to it since the Indians aren't a real team anymore.
Anything besides the Yankees, the Phillies, the Astros,
The Reds,
the Reds,
and the Angels. There's the 5 teams that I've gotten.
Oh,
dang!
Nice.
You got another
Gretzky hologram.
You're a little high.
Looks a little kind of jacked up corner there. That corner kind of looks a little messed up too.
PSA
maybe mint
5.
Maybe mint $500.
Yeah.
Maybe mint $500.
If you do find that card, I just want to scan it and see if there's truth to that. Oh, Nolan Ryan.
Which one?
The that one that site lists at $150 as a PSA 10. I just want to see if there's research to back that up.
Oh, the
Gosh, Angels, man, come on. What was the name? Sid or something?
Stu,
that's it. Stu. Chris Hoyles.
Yeah, I'd like to get. It's been a pretty good box, but I'd like to get a Lindros Canadian Cup. That would be good. There's a Yager Canadian. Well, let me flip these around before.
Oh, Yager.
Yager.
Okay.
I'm down to 3. How many do you have left?
4.
Okay.
Angels, man. That is craziness. This pack. Hell, I don't know anybody. Dip Roberts.
Okay, cool. Yes. You're so correct. My packs are either trash or awesome.
I assume this will be exciting.
Yeah, this will be a good one.
Oh, look at that. That is sweet.
This is a good one. This as of a couple years ago, number 13. Oh no, that's actually not number 13.
That's a sweet looking card.
But this one is a pretty desirable.
Wait, what's the number on the back?
437.
Okay.
That's a pretty desirable Gretzky card. And then this was the other
Peter Forsberg.
The other top player of the rookie class in this, release. So these are pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
What's your shirt say? No, just.
Oh, this is
Lemonheads.
Lemonheads.
Okay. I sell a lot of those at Ace.
Lemonheads? I'm sure you do.
Bashing Years.
Oh, that's a cool wire.
Yeah. I like that one. Who is that? Oh, Gary Gaetti or whatever. Okay. Joe Carter. Astros. What in the flip, man? I haven't had a Phillies in a while.
Is that your last pack? Oh, no, you have.
No, I have 3 more packs. I think I was slacking somewhere.
I got ahead of you some way or another.
Probably when I was looking something up. All right, our rolls get caught up. All right, here we go. Pat Kelly.
That is number 8.
Holy moly, that's insane. Craziness. Just who? Oh,
that's a good one.
I like that one.
That's
Yep, that is a good one. All right. Okay.
Okay. All right, I got my 3rd or 4th.
Dang, at least. All right. Chris Sabo, one of my favorites. Only because he wore glasses and so did I. Hello, Robin Ventura. Angels. That I have 1 pack to go to get something different. Something other than those 5. That's.
Okay. Got excited for a second, but it's wrong Stu.
Oh, Stu Barnes.
All right. Well.
Did you have that 99 already?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going out, I think, pretty good. I got this card again. You got another
Oh,
Gretzky.
nice. Cam Neely, I mean, I know the name.
And the wrong stew.
Wrong stew. Here we go. Last pack. Nolan Ryan starting us off.
Nice.
Chuck Knobloch, Jimmy Key, Sammy Sosa. I don't know if that's worth anything, but we'll have to look it up. Are you serious? Reds. 5 teams, 36 packs, and I got 5 different stickers. That is some serious mispackaging, folks. Joe Clink to send it out. Okay, well, I mean, clearly I am very happy with my SP1. You know, my favorite of all the pools.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Without a doubt.
Easily.
Scan that and see what it comes up with as far as
see if that's
recent sales.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good. Center's good.
It actually does look pretty good. All right, let's flip that over to baseball. Very fuzzy picture. Should be a so raw 21 recently sold the 26th for 20 raw. Let's see, PSA 6 sold for 12. So yeah,
Yes.
raw is gonna go. So if you get anything, crack it. PSA 9 65 60. PSA 10 500. That's the difference between a 9 and a 10. 65 and 60 to $500.
Wow.
PSA 7 20. So easily 14 15. There's a 9 for 80. 9 for 70. 9 for 50. Nobody's what? 9 for. So it's going up significantly. Oh my gosh, this is just within 2 days. Like, oh my god, come on. So this is
No, wait a minute.
all from the 26th of April. That's how many sales were just on the. That's today. That's today it sold. Today it sold for 500.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sold $500. PSA 10. And the thing is, what's the number on that? 105. That is with the new. Guidelines. So we'll give it credit. But yeah, lots of man.
So the 9s were going for like 60.
Yep. 9's averaging. There's an 8 for 34. There's a 10 for 489. 10 for 500. So pretty much a 10 is 500. And 9. So we'll definitely
like 60.
Right. We'll certainly forget that by the 7 15. So if you don't get at least an 8 went for 34. 8 went for 34. So
okay, so an 8 you would like not lose money.
Right.
But anything less than an 8 you're losing money.
Right. Yep. So 9 you figure is 70, 60, and 8's 30. Here we're going back, but yeah, 10, 465. So yeah,
Man,
huge difference.
Giant transactions on this card is just ridiculous.
Right. I mean, all the scanning that I've done, and we're only on 4 days ago. That's all the transactions in 4 days.
Wow,
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Let's see here, graded only. So yeah, 6 for 12. There's an 8. Let's go 470. BGS 9.5, 199. SGC 9.5 for 110. Boy, they definitely do not hold their value. But it's pretty much PSA 10s, $500.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's good or not. Depends if you're just trying to get something so you have it in your collection.
Right.
But like if you're trying to sell something, it seems like PSA is
Clearly,
like
yeah,
well above the
yeah,
other ones.
yeah. It is definitely. Okay, interesting.
All right, it'll be cool to see what mine comes back at, and
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to send this bad boy out. I'm gonna have to sign up now, and if it comes back at 10, it's easily worth the sign up fee.
oh heck yeah, scan this one
Let's
for
see
me,
what
John.
that one
See
comes
what,
back up.
see
Wonder
if
I
this
can
has any value anymore. As of 2 years ago, it was the card, or 3 years ago.
Jeez, 36 to 66
Raw,
raw.
so that's pretty decent.
Yeah, so that's the estimate. There is no graded sales. No graded sales. Nothing recently. This only does. So it last sold for 5102 raw, but that was 2 years ago. Well, a year and a half.
Wow,
So
so that might be a pretty good card.
that's interesting. Yeah,
So
there's just nobody selling it.
there's no movement on this card.
Right. How about that?
That's crazy. What about this one? Okay, nothing.
PSA 10, 25, 29.
Wow, so that one
Or
is.
raw 20.
So this one actually has activity on it that's recent.
Right. PSA
And this
10,
other
42.
And that other one doesn't. That's strange.
So the PSA 10, here it went for 66 in February, PSA 10. But then at the beginning of February, it went for 40. So I don't know. You just got to time it, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, a lot of movement on this guy. Your other one blows my mind that one's not more.
I can't believe this card has had nothing happening on it.
Yeah.
That's really strange.
Very odd.
That's really strange.
Hmm.
Well, I'd say my box was a pretty decent box.
Yep. I think that was a good. If anybody wants any Phillies or Reds stickers or Angels or Yankees, boy, do I have them. And I will make you a deal because they are probably mint.
Might be mint.
Might be mint. That's it.
Yeah,
might be mint.
Might be mint.
Might be mint. There's a chance. We're saying there's a chance. So
might not be mint, but might be. You never know.
That's definitely. Yeah, man. That is definitely. Oh man.
I gotta figure out what the deal is with this card. I don't understand. This has 3 legendary players on it, and it has no activity. And that other card, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't understand the market.
Really. Yeah. Well. Look at some of those cards. I mean, that one, it went for 70, and then 2 weeks later it went for 20. PSA 10. I mean, that's.
Yeah, this timing is everything.
Yeah. I mean,
timing is everything.
That is sure.
My mind is blown about the Billy Ripken error card. I want that so bad now, but I gotta tell myself, this is just wait and see what happens. So
maybe we should find boxes. We should find boxes of 89 Fleer and rip them. We should do an episode of that.
We should find some boxes.
Yeah, we should do that. So 89 Fleer, because there's so many options with. Yeah, they are the worst. But you got Griffey rookies, you got Randy Johnson errors, you got the Billy Ripken errors. There's so many good cards in that series, but they've got to be some of the ugliest cards ever made. I don't even know, but
yeah, they're pretty ugly.
Yeah, so
the Griffey rookie there, it's sort of like the Jordan SP1 card. If you get a 10 in the 89 Fleer, it's like pretty good amount of money.
Yeah.
But if you get anything less than that, it's almost like you lost money on your grading.
Right. Even a 9 barely breaks even on those. Because I got a 9, and that went for, I think it was like $21, and I was thinking,
man, you like.
It was $20 to grade it, and yeah, so.
Yeah, I think you might have,
Yep. So I
think you might have lost money on that.
Oh,
and it's a 9.
Wait, right, and you're taking into account what you paid for the box of cards, and now luckily I got that Billy Ripken out of it, so that covered the some of the fault. But anyways,
well, it was a good episode.
I think that was good. So we're gonna get this bad boy uploaded, and
the sound guy did his job tonight.
Sound guy showed up. I see the bar is moving. I think it'll be good. So
I think we got some pretty good grades on our stuff.
I definitely had the best grades I've ever had. 11 out of 15, insane. So I look forward to our next grade reveal. That one's going to be way more sketchy because those are all early 90s, late 80s Jordans, and
that is going to either be like immense reward or like complete failure.
Oh yeah, there's
because I got so much my eggs in so much of a singular basket on that.
Yep, that's for sure.
Because I have a Jordan SP1 card. Do you imagine how awesome that would be if that was like a 10? Oh my god, it would be amazing.
Right. Of course, a 9, whatever, you still 60 to 70
cool.
bucks.
It'd be cool with a 9, but
to hit a 10.
Oh my gosh, it'd be like phenomenal.
Yeah. Yep.
So that I have that. The 90 Fleer 10s go for pretty good money. The upper deck.
Didn't you have like an 88 or 89 Jordan in there?
I know I sent the SP1 card, the 90 Fleer, the upper deck card number 23.
Yeah, I think somewhere I took a picture of everything, but what was it? The autograph card. I sent a bunch of Jordans, but
my Zach Wheeler auto.
Oh, Zach Wheeler. That's it.
Zach Wheeler auto.
Yeah. So what did I get? I don't see it.
Where is that in the process? Is that like?
So that is that's in research and ID. Research and ID. So that is
so probably another month before we get those, maybe.
I would think so. Yeah. Yep.
So end of May, early June.
Yes, that would be my guess. End of May, I'm hoping. I know they sent out a thing that they're running behind. They're trying to get more people, and here it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot my David Robinson.
And the Bo Jackson.
Yeah, okay.
So you had the Bo Jackson, the David Robinson, and the Lindros.
And a French Lindros.
Yeah. So you had that's your biggest submission.
Yeah.
7 cards. Yeah.
I was thinking it was going to be the last ever, so I sort of dug deep into stuff I wanted to get graded and see what was happening.
Well, that's some potential money. You hit some 10s on any of
those. The Robinson card.
Those are also. That's going to be a very exciting.
Oh, it's going to be so exciting.
Very exciting reveal on that one. So I'm looking forward because I sent a lot of Jordans out on that one. The 90 hoops. Skybox. So, anyways. Keep an eye out. We'll have some exciting episodes coming up. So
we'll go on a quest for some more junk wax stuff. Yes. I love the junk wax stuff.
I got junk wax John right here.
That's right.
All right. Anyways, we're out. Thanks for joining. See you next time.
Next time.
Good night.